How to land a job abroad as an Asian. The ultimate guide to finding employment overseas. Anyone who has dreamed of living and working abroad will recognize the frustration of job seeking in most markets. The challenge is that competition for roles continues to grow while the number of opportunities remains stagnant. Working overseas or even just getting an interview can be a tough process, but not impossible. There are jobs available if you're willing to research and prepare. Given the right circumstances and knowledge, anyone can land a job abroad. This video will give you an insider look at what it takes to get hired in a foreign country, from resume writing and interview prep to negotiating your contract and visa application. Each section is packed with strategies and advice from professionals who've done it themselves, as well as insider tips from contacts around the world. Whether you want to move abroad permanently or take on short-term assignments with frequent travel, this video will help you land a job abroad. Number 1. Pick the right country. Location, location, location. While it is tempting to pick a place where the cost of living is lower, make sure you have other things to fall back on to make living there comfortable. You do not want to move somewhere and then have to scramble to find a new source of income. You also want to pick a country with a high standard of living. This may seem obvious, but it is easy to forget when you are focused on the bottom line. Places with a lower cost of living may not have a high standard of living, which can lead to a miserable experience. You may be thinking that any country will do, but that is not the case. You will have a much better experience if you go to a country that fits your interests, personality, and level of comfort. Number 2. Write a great resume. Your resume is the very first thing an employer sees, and it's often the only thing. A great resume will get you noticed, even in an oversaturated market. Your resume should highlight your most relevant skills and experiences, while also showcasing your value to any employer. This means writing a resume that is tailored to each job description in each country you apply to. Some tips to make sure your resume gets the attention it deserves. Start with an action-oriented title that highlights your skills. For example, Finance Director with a focus on data analysis. Keep it short and sweet. Most hiring managers only spend 10 to 20 seconds on a resume. If your resume is longer than one page, break it up into sections that can be easily scanned. Number 3. Network your way to an interview. Networking is the most reliable and consistent way to find work. It takes time to build relationships and find contacts, but the payoff is worth it. There are several ways to network. The main priority is to meet as many people as possible who are in your field. Join professional networks that exist in your country and internationally. Join meetup groups in your city and other cities where people who are interested in your industry are likely to live. Participate in discussions, and look for opportunities to introduce yourself and the work you do. When you meet people, don't be shy about asking if they know of any opportunities or people you could talk to. If you've made it to the offer stage, congratulations. You're almost there. Negotiating your contract and visa is the next step. Not all countries and companies are the same, but there are some general rules you can follow when negotiating terms. Ask for more than they offer. If they offer you a salary of $2,500 per month, ask for $3,000 per month. Ask for more than one type of visa. If they offer you one type of visa, ask for another. Ask for more vacation time. If they only offer you 1 week of vacation, ask for more. Ask for a shorter contract length. If they offer you a 1-year contract, ask for a 6-month or 3-month contract. See how far you can go with the negotiation, but don't push it too far. Number 5. Researching companies and positions. Once you've found a job that you'd like to apply for, you need to do your research. This can be a time-consuming process, but it is necessary to ensure that both you and the company are a good fit. You can find job openings by searching online job boards, applying directly to company websites, or through a recruiter. These are your best bets for finding a job quickly, but they can also be very competitive. Other options include finding a job through your university's career center, professional associations, or industry-specific job boards. These options can take longer, but they are often less competitive because they are geared toward employers who are looking to hire people later in the year. Number 6. Overseas jobs with consistent rotational programs. Another growing trend in job offerings is long-term rotational programs. These programs are usually between 1 and 5 years long, and partners between specific countries. These programs are great for people with no specific destination in mind. They allow you to experience life in multiple places, meet new people, and try out a wide range of possible careers. Rotational programs are almost always paid. Employers are looking for people who are willing to take a long-term risk and move far from home, so they typically offer benefits and living stipends. Number 7. Short-term contract positions. Short-term contract positions are the closest thing to full-time travel jobs available. They are generally between 1 and 3 months long and can be in a variety of fields. Typically, you'll work remotely, so you don't have to worry about where you'll live. These jobs are very competitive and only available to people with very specific skills, but they are an option for people who are seeking a very flexible lifestyle. Number 8. Finding a job overseas with no recruiter or agency help. Some people choose to go it alone and avoid recruiters and agencies at all costs. This can be a very expensive approach, but it can be done. The best way to find a job is to identify companies in your desired destination, then find their hiring managers. The best industries to work in vary by destination, but they include tech, energy, tourism, and healthcare. If you have a desired destination in mind, you can start by finding the biggest companies in that industry. You can use Google or LinkedIn to find the top companies in your desired destination, but you can also find smaller companies looking to grow through networking. Number 9. But before you pack your bags, know what you're getting into. Working overseas is a lifestyle choice, and it comes with both benefits and challenges. Before you apply for a job, make sure you understand what comes with it. There are a few things to keep in mind if you want to work abroad. Language. If you don't speak the language of the country where you want to work, you will have very little chance of getting a job there. You can always learn a language, but it will take time, and you'll have to do it while trying to find a job. Number 10. Culture. Cultural fit is also important. If you are used to a particular way of doing things, you might not be happy in a country where there are major cultural differences. Talk with people who have experience living and working in the places you are considering to find out what their lives are like. Bottom line. In today's economy, competition for jobs is high. If you want to stand out, you'll need to do more than just apply for positions. You'll need to research companies, understand their needs and hiring patterns, and create a resume that speaks directly to those requirements. You'll also need to network and build relationships with people who are in your field and can help you advance your career. Finally, you'll need to negotiate your contract and visa, and do thorough research before committing to any job. If you do these things, you'll increase your chances of actually getting hired. If you liked this type of video, please like, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel. That way you won't miss any of our future videos. Thank you.